こんばんは。大海ロレンさん、こんばんは。チャンネル登録しときます。ありがとうございます。昨日も放送してたんですが、怒られました。わら。 一応 WS 目指したんですけど、CS から抜け出せないです。僕もそんな感じです。
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. So it was a swinging strike three. Jose Ramirez is retired to kick off the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Popped up. Oh, and he misses it. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Jackie Robinson.
Grounded to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now at the plate, Seth Suzuki. Will swing it from the left side right here. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Bagwell has it, and he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout giving chase. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the
イ
inning.
ベント全くやってないですね。
The cutter runs outside, ball one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. Digging in now, Adrian Beltre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fly ball out toward left center field. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bagwell waits on it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Stan Musial.
Right fielder. And
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. The 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps Big Frank. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Napoli has a play. Two gone. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a ball 1-0. Musial on second. Piazza on at first with 2 down. Missed with a slider.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here.
今10-0です。
2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, John Lester. And he could get these guys in early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bagwell is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mike Napoli now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready now, Don Sutton. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Mike Trout is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Napoli stands at second with 2 gone. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
だいぶ外れ枠増えてますもんね。
Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Standing in, Seth Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. Into the second deck and gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Now to the plate, Stan Musial. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In the dirt here. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pujols at second. Musial at first. 2 out in the inning. Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Suzuki ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Suzuki up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. Schwarber moves over. 1 down. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Beltre over to his right. 2 down. Into the box now, John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Right over the middle, knee high. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walking the opposing pitcher. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Lester, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Seth Suzuki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in once again, and Griffey Jr. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Pop high in the air. Bagwell shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Adrian Beltre flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
今、日朝5時から寝ずに仕事。帰宅後3時間寝て今に至る。
coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest.
お疲れ様です。
Ice water in his veins.
Hit sharply on the ground. Robinson on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
飯食ったらま
Here's
た寝る。
Albert now. He's saying
僕は4時に寝て1、2時に起きました。8時間寝てるやん。マナチンさん強すぎやわ。爆睡してました。 これでも、昨日はボコされてましたからね、わら。昨日は強かったね。よし11連勝。イベント順位3位。せいやまだマックスと違うね。なんやこれ。
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Bulldogs and
まだマ
at
ッ
the
ク
plate
スじゃ
and
ない
Griffey
です。
Jr. He will lead this one off today.
打ちにくいぞライアン。シンカー強いよな。
First pitch coming, here it is. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Pulled toward right center field. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Chipper Jones. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes the Babe. Right side hit hard. Thomas comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Stepping in, Seth Suzuki. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 2-2. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. And they're runners at the corners now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The 2-0 home now to Albert. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Musial ranging back, still going back. Gone! Digging in, Mike Piazza. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
OMG.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Jr. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Now batting, Duke Snider. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
終わった。
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Cal Ripken. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Stanton giving chase. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Stan Musial, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Ripken is there. 2 gone. So striding in, Mike Piazza trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton. Stanton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Pujols is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. High in the air out towards shallow right. Robinson moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Hard hit ball to second. Robinson loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Noah Syndergaard.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. To his right, Ripken. And that's the first out. In now, Jackie Robinson. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth moves over. 2 down. Standing in, Seth Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Pujols waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And it's gone as they add still another. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. One strike to Pujols. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-2 連勝しました。
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Giambi, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
無理だ。
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he sets him down swinging. Jason Giambi goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
報酬
Here
なん
comes
で
the
し
first
た？
pitch. And it's fouled away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it.
リー
And
ド
that's
ア
the
で
third
し
out.
た。この間
Now
BR や
Ken
っ
Griffey
たら
Jr.
9
And maybe a
連
little
勝
extra
で終わっ
motivation
たけ
for
ど
him
ジ
here
ェ
after
リ
being
ーだっ
hit by
た。
a pitch in his first at bat.
いいで
Lots
す
of
ね。
baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert
JD
Pujols.
も使えるますね。
A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Piazza over to his left. And he brings it in on the
使
warning
わ
track.
ないよ、僕は。
Digging in for his second at bat, Stan Musial. First time up, he went down looking. Two out, nobody on.
3800ぐらい
And
で
it's
打っ
1
た
and
よ。
1 to stand the man. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. Again, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
結構高いく売れるんですね。ありがとうご
Lifted
ざ
in the
い
air
ま
to
す。
center. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
イベント1位で
Next
す
to hit
今
will be
の
the
と
pitcher,
ころ。
Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
1位はすごいですね。
From the belt, kicks and deals. A changeup
リ
floats
ードは
outside here for ball 1.
40000円か。
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. settling in now. Frank Thomas, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him
2
on the
袋
way.
買おうかなと思ってる
Fouled
が、
away.
リリーフほどではないよな。
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1 and 2.
ナックル弱いですよ。
Skied down the left field line. Rouge moves over. 1 out.
友達と対戦して、リリーフより弱い面打てました。
And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Snyder's under it. And he brings it in for the
対
second out
戦
of the
した
inning.
からわかってる。
So coming to the plate,
リリーフより変化がないね。
after the pop out in foul territory his first time through. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
ただの緩い
Coming
球
to the
っ
plate
て
now,
感
Noah
じだね。
Syndergaard. He's 0 for 1.
Noah Syndergaard.
Duke Snyder will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
でも、スクリュー強い気する。
Piazza has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trevor Hoffman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger.
マーシャルっ
They
て
want to see
強い
something
んで
go
す
by,
かね。
calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Adam fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Suzuki backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
マリシャルもスクリューじゃない強いのは、
The 1-1.
マーシャル1回当たったことありますが打ちづらかったですよ。サットンと似てる。
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger and
マ
there
リ
are
シ
2
ャルだ
away.
った。
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. Hit sharply on the ground. Suzuki scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired.
繰り返し、ナグラ
Now
の
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike
フォー
regardless.
シーム遅い感じか。
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Seth Suzuki. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses inside 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Junior.
どっちにしようか迷ってたんですよね。
So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ryan の劣化版みたいな感じ。
And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Albert now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this
セ
is
イ
one
バ
of
ー
those
権
innings where
限取り
nothing
ま
comes
し
easy.
たけど、
He's thrown a
かな
bunch.
り強
Swing
い
and a
で
miss.
すね。
That retires the side, and that. Digging in, Jason Giambi, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Popped high in the air. Hoffman is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in now, Duke Snider. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping up now, Stan Musial. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Frank Thomas. It was
First baseman, Frank Thomas.
Steve Cishek comes on now. Now he'll take over. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. Giambi has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to third. One there. On to first, it's a double play. Ready now, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Robinson ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up. Number 8, Mike Schmidt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a double play victim last time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs it. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Riding in.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The tag, and he is out.
かなり打たれてるやん。
Billy Williams move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lifted into center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. 0-2 on his line thus far. In the air out to straightaway left. Ruth waits on it, and that ends the inning. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball.
友達にボコられましたからね。
Takes ball 2 and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
あんまりおすすめはしません。相手から苦情のメッセージ来ますし。
Now to the plate, Babe Ruth. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Line drive to center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit.
苦情来るのか
Into the
よ。
box now, Albert Pujols. He was a ground out victim last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Ruth, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Sansa sets. 2-2 on its way home. And he struck him out. So a good pitch. Off the inning, Seth Suzuki. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Down by a bunch here. And what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an
い
easy
い
task.
プロ
Trying
先
to tie
発
this
の
one
時の
or go
相手
ahead
か
here
ら
at
の
home.
振れ食い申
Good
請率
changeup, just missed
かなり
inside.
高いですよ。
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to
マナチンさんメタンセスうまいな。
ball here is hit. Becomes set. Here's the
振れ
nothing
食い
pitch.
かよ。
No balls and a strike to count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Stepping in and ready for another. Raisel Iglesias, 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
いった。
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out.
延長あり
Ball
ま
and
す
2 strikes
か
to Albert Pujols.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now at the plate, Stan Musial is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the
イグレ
2-1
シア
pitch.
スのスライダー打ちにくい。
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Snyder's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball
警
game.
察は痛
Well, we
い。
watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the
延
longest
長
outing you'll
はあ
ever
り
see.
ま
Six
せん
innings.
でした。ライアンなんて。マウラー欲しいな。落ちるっす。またね。0と800台買ったり負けたりで、全然レート上がらん。お疲れ様です。ほんとそれです。お疲れ様でした。